Hi guys, my name is Chantel. Welcome back to my channel and thanks for hanging out with me today. So today we're going to talk about Haikyuu chapter 3, let me check, 335. that's it. Anyways, so this chapter I really liked because we get a little bit more focus on Bokuto. Last week's chapter, which I really wish I would have talked about, but oh well. I just didn't have time for it, so that's just what happened. But last week's chapter, basically we got into what was Kiryu thinking, basically a little bit into his mind, what he thinks about Bokuto and all that good stuff. But this week's chapter, we get to go into the mind of Bokuto, if you will. It was really interesting to see basically like why he is the way that he is, why he's such a fun person, why he likes to make a big deal out of things, why he like is just like Bokuto. Like, how else can I explain that other than like basically why Bokuto is Bokuto? And he just explains that he wants to make even like the boring things a little bit more fun. Because he said that there was this one thing that this coach said that stuck with him ever since he was little. And he basically said like, don't think about what's easy, think about what's fun. And like I said, this stuck with him and he kind of basically like made it into his own thing and like took it, you know, with himself, and is why he is the way that he is and why he like just wants to make things fun, even though, you know, he even said so himself, there's things that he doesn't like and he doesn't want to do, but he's always constantly thinking, what can I do to make this fun? What can I do to like bring up the mood, you know? Which is, like I said, it's really interesting to see just kind of like where this attitude comes from. Which we do get like this panel where like there's these guys that are running with Bokuto and he's like trying to like hype them up and get them to continue running, but these guys just take like a shortcut and Bokuto like sees behind him and there's nobody behind him, and that kind of like broke me a little bit, but Bokuto just keeps on going. Which was kind of sad to see. Like I was like, why would y'all do that to Bokuto? But not only that, we also get to see him like when he first learned like the rebound skill that he taught Hinata, and we learned that he learned that from Akashi, which is really interesting to see. And this basically causes like the team to like make them see Bokuto like in a different light, because it's obvious that the team thinks of him like someone that just wants to keep like basically like how Hinata is, where he just wants to go at it and he just wants to win and gets like really excited and like gets carried away, stuff like that. But like they see like this other side where, you know, there is a serious side to him where he does want to learn like these little things that can help him improve and stuff like that. And he isn't all about like flashy moves, basically, is what I'm trying to get to. So really interesting to see, and it was also interesting to see like the comments from the boys where they're like, oh, Akashi's talking a lot more than usual. And I thought that was funny. But yeah, it just was a really interesting chapter to see, like, I don't know, just like I said, why Bokuto is the way that he is. Anyway, this chapter also like leaves off on a cliffhanger. We don't know where the ball lands and it just kind of cuts off there, and I'm like, oh my god, like I need to know if Kiryu like made it in or not, or Bokuto saved it, or somebody from Fukurodani saved it. Like I need to know. I'm just like, oh my gosh. But I mean, like the new chapter is coming up pretty soon, so it's not too far along. So yeah, I mean, overall it was a really good chapter. I really liked this chapter just because, again, this is like a really nice thing to see like more about Bokuto. I don't know, it's just like I felt like I already know a lot about Bokuto, but then seeing this, it's like, oh well, maybe I don't know too much about this character. Like they just keep adding more to his character that just makes me love him even more and like makes me understand him a little bit better too. So yeah, yeah, it was just really good. But anyways, I think I'm rambling on a little bit too much about Bokuto. It's just, I love him. He's like my second favorite character in Haikyuu, and yeah, I mean that's all I gotta say. So I hope you guys liked, you know, hearing me ramble on about this chapter. I know this was like a little bit short, but hopefully you guys don't mind me talking for just a little bit. But anyway, that's it for this week's chapter. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye!